I am here. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How is everyone doing today? Tonight? Yesterday? Is it? No, it's not yesterday. I think you're all on the same day as me now. How are we all going? Welcome along to the stream. Nice to have your company. Welcome back to Southern Cross Station. Ryan, thanks for popping in and saying hello. I hope I have a good stream too. See you later on. Nismo, how you doing, mate? What's up? First Kiwi in Chinook, close behind. How you doing? Hocks, welcome along, buddy. Nice to have you here, and thank you for your continued membership. 2 months. Nice to have you here. Awesome. Hello, Martin. G'day, g'day. How are you doing? Outdoor Nut. Hey, finally managed to be around and catch a live stream. Awesome. Pleased to have you here. That one Tanner. Hello. How you doing? Hello as well. I can never pronounce your name because I can't read what it says. But hello. Welcome along. And Steel Horse. G'day to you too. Nice to see you hanging out on the server and doing some work on the multiplayers. Good to have you there. Now, I am going to give you fair warning. I've been streaming on OBS for 20 minutes and 7% of my frames have dropped. So if I do come and go, you know why. It's just it wouldn't be an Argsy stream without a whole lot of the occasional disconnect and lag or anything, would it? Mac Leslie, hello. Good to see you. Casey Hudson, hello. I've made it to a live stream. Yes, you have. Welcome along. Great that you have been able to make it. So, what are we doing? We're carrying on to harvesting. Now, funny question. I don't know if anyone else has had this happen. So when I logged in and loaded up the save game, the contracts I had completed, which you were using the X9 on these two fields, was one was the X9 and the other one was one we had. And I hadn't borrowed equipment for. Anyhow, the X9 had disappeared and the contract had disappeared and I hadn't been paid for it. And now the fields have changed state. So I very quickly, I closed the game, didn't save it, reloaded it up, and watched along. And after about a minute, the field state changed and the contracts disappeared. Even though they were completed, and even though I had a contract running on. So I had to reload again and then very quickly completed them. So we're down a combine from what we had. But anyhow, it is what it is. Sitting at work watching the stream, Martin. Nice. Oh, enjoy. Hope you still get your work done. Don't get in trouble. Jason here, doing good evening. Just got back from the Henty Field Days, biggest field days in Southern Australia. Awesome. Oh, I might have to Google that one and take a look. It's a feature, is it? Steel Horse is saying it's a feature. Well, it's not a very good one. Anyhow, we've still got a couple of contracts. So, where are we going? Let's jump here. So we have field 4, the soybeans. We're going to put 2 combines in here. Field 22, we're going to run 1 combine in there. And that's the end of our contracts for now. And then we might look, seeing we're up the seam, we might harvest our canola field. And then we've got our 2 barley fields down there too. Pretty sure they're all go, aren't they? Yes, they are. So we're going to go make a start just over the other side there. I have brought the 2 tractors we had leased as well over, just to try and give us a little bit more grain storage capacity in the fields, just in case I fall behind like I did last time. Hopefully though, with soybeans being slightly lower yielding, it won't be quite so much problem. If you exit with a completed contract, there's a chance it completely disappears and you don't get paid. Yeah, so I didn't realise that. Lesson learnt. Fortunately, I could get in and complete them in time that they didn't just disappear. That's silly. Anyhow, this is what it is. Only fix I know is to make sure you collect completed contracts before locking off. It's a feature. Alright, let's find some space and get this one set up and put some courseplay on. In fact, I reckon with 2 combines running in here, we're going to be able to keep on top of this field pretty easily. See though. Time will tell. Is that going to be far enough? A bit further. 5Gen Farms, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome along. Nice to have you here this evening. Hope you're having a good one. Just run over the sugar beets here. I won't mind. Right, and there we are. Right, we'll go and see courseplay. Alright, happy days. Let's go. So how is everyone doing this Wednesday evening? Hope you are all doing well. Nice to have so many of you in here already. It's a familiar names. It's always nice. Nice to see the regulars. Also nice to see a few new names as well. So, we create a job here. Courseplay fieldwork. Looks like we're on the right one. Is always a good start. We have 2 tools. Go around twice. That should be more than enough. Start on the headlands. Field center into lands like I normally do. Rows per land. We might bump that down just because this is a long, narrow field. I'm a little bit nervous looking at it. That might try and do the lands across it. Wouldn't be too ideal, but see what it does. Hopefully it's going to do it up down the long rows there. Oh, it has done it. That's okay. Alright. First waypoint, this is left. Let's send that one off harvesting. We'll go and find another one. Right, it's going to take the case because it has the same size header. Miss spot, you were. It'll pick it up on Courseplay when it comes right around, mate. I saw it. Good to see you watching though. Normally Tim's job, but I'm pretty confident it's going to be way too early for Tim. Just yet anyhow. Also, if you think you need to keep gear from a contract, don't take it to 100%. I've never lost one at 99. That's yeah, that's a good point too. Especially liking a multiplayer No Man's Land with FSG. Have you met in real life? No, we have not, Casey. Not yet. Next year, all going to plan. We're on a mission to get to FarmCon for 2023. So we will see how that goes. But hopefully we can get there. Hopefully we can meet FSG and a whole bunch of other people. Spend a bit of time over in that part of the world. Who knows if we get to Europe. Might do some, I don't know, maybe we can do a meet and greet or something like that in the UK. Who knows what might end up happening. Oh, you've little faith. Oh, Tim, you have done it again, my friend. Welcome along. Funny. That's twice now. You've won 2 streams in a row. You have won. Free flights. Yeah, hook us up, Chinook. You can just schedule a direct flight from Palmerston North. That'll be fantastic too. Alright, I didn't actually save that course. We'll have to go in and do that in the other combine just to make sure we can get this one up and going. Need to hop out of there. We'll just this. Now what field are we in? We're in field 4. So look. There we are. We want to save course, activate, field 4, 2x 40 feet. We'll do the same as last time. Keep that naming convention going. There we are. So we should be able to do it. Let's have a look here. Load one. Come here. Clear current course. Load course. Here. Click on it just to make sure. Now let's go look. Alright, all good to go. Get that to right. First waypoint. And be off to the races. Oh, it's going to lift up and miss a little bit. It'll get it on the way around. And there we are, good to go. So just looking 50% full down in the fence, which is perfect. We're not going to quite make it around the whole way around the field, is it? But that's alright. Ohaki is close, and I know the 787 will land there. They've got international processing too, don't they? Shane, how you doing? Glad someone is working. I quit my job after nearly 26 years starting a new career on Tuesday. That's I'm hoping that's awesome. I'm guessing you quit because you wanted a change and you're going to something you wanted to do, so that's awesome, mate. Good luck to you. There's some decent sized fields, Tim. One thing I like about this map is it's got some good sized fields and some small ones if you want to go small. That one in there. Not quite as big, but be all good. Holden for life, how are you? Looking forward to Bathurst in a couple of weeks, no doubt. Always looking forward to your Wednesday stream on Southern Cross Station. Nice. Yeah, Bathurst is only what? I want to say 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks away, isn't it? 8th and 9th, 8th and 9th of October. Next Sunday must be the 9th. Quite excited for that. Right, I'm going to go and try and catch up to that combine. I think we better. Full-time job, hopefully driving trucks and forklifts in Queensland. Nice, man. Only for yeah, I know. I know it's only for vision. Are you going to be there? Nice. Have you been before, or is it first time? Ooh. These controls on slow. First time for you. Nice, man. Enjoy. I went in 2018. Gosh, is it that long ago already? Did we right? 2018. That was yeah. Or did I go in 19? I'm pretty sure it was 18. Pretty sure. It was the year Craig Lowndes won anyhow. Last year he won. Which was nice to see. Oh, it'll be good. It'll be the last year that a Holden will officially be racing in it, won't it? Holden badge vehicle, at least. We were meant to go 2 years ago as well. Obviously, a pandemic got in the way. Which must mean it was 18, because we were going to go in 20. We were going for a mate's 40th, actually, and then 50th. And we were trying to decide whether we go again when we try and organise again. So I think we might try and go next year to see the Gen 3 cars for the first time. Lucky enough to receive the job offer within 20 minutes of the interview, starting with the state manager. Nice. That's awesome, mate. Congratulations. Very well done. What sort of career are you leaving to go and drive trucks and forklifts? What have you been doing? Cheers, everyone. I'm enjoying a Japanese whiskey tonight. It's by Suntory. It's called Cheetah. It's a single malt. Very nice. Very pale compared to some of your Scottish ones. Quite a light colour. See that? Tasty all the same. There we are. Once we get this combine emptied, we'll pick up the other one at, well, they're only at 46%. Interesting, isn't it, with the header overlap, how much more you get. Left a sawmill. That's right, we've talked about you working a sawmill before, haven't we? Apologies. Craig Lowndes 1 and 20. Yeah, I figured that out as soon as I said I was going to be there in 20. I knew it wasn't. It was 2 years after I'd been last, so it's 2018. If it wasn't 5 AM for me, that drink might actually sound pretty good. If you were still awake from the night before and it was 5 AM, maybe it would sound good, Tim. Let's see how we can go around. Got to give Courseplay credit. Yeah, so going to a lot of detail to get around that corner and not leave a huge swath of drop in the corner. Pretty impressive. That has happened in your life. Well, plenty of people have been in that same position. You haven't lived if you haven't done that yet, have you? Unless you're not of age. And then you've got it all to look forward to. Alright. We get this one sorted. And then we can hopefully let these guys... This field's not going to take very long, is it? Looking at that now. Which is good. We'll be able to go and get the class organised in one of the other fields. So I haven't had to go with the Maze Plus yet. Does anyone use that? I know Steel Horse, if you're there, I know we've added it into the server on Chinook on Green Valley. It's looking interesting. Saw some stats that Leinster Farmer shared on FSG's Discord today about how much different the animal production is in terms of the output of manure and slurry and inputs and output of milk and those kind of things. It's exponentially higher. I'm looking forward to finding a way to give it a go. I have to try and do a cattle-based playthrough or something like that at some stage. Maybe we'll look at where the Southern Cross might be nearing the end of its life here with us, and look at doing something maybe with that. Or we get through Stone Valley with our fringe farming crops and do something there. Not sure. Is it something FSG and I could do? Having a gin Nismo, nice. Cheers, mate. Right, we must have that combine empty, do we? Yeah, it's still not 1%. Control line beside it forever. We're not going to. Next step will be to get the truck over here too. Giving us a challenge to give out the animals on Green Valley. Yeah, that's for sure, isn't it? What'll be interesting, because I know it's in winter on this server at the moment, it'll be interesting to see whether the grass in the pastures actually works for the cows. Bello SA13, how you doing? Been following you for a while. Love the Australia playthrough testing, putting the Oz auto driving course play. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Had a lot of fun doing that one, actually. I did actually look at Morris about doing it with that, the Camille's big Manitoba map, but it's just, I think it's just a little bit too far gone for doing that on. It's just too big. Would have been a good one though. But I think there's a balance, with some of those big maps versus sort of the character versus just having a big map. I think they tend to lose some of their character and appeal after getting too large. It might just be me as well. Oakley dokely. Let's leave that there, wobbling away for a little bit. Take this over. I'm going to grab a couple of Bundy sarsaparillas and ginger beer stubbies and mix with Bundaberg spiced rums. Nice. One thing I actually need to get off me looking at getting a sort of a nice spiced rum. Not normally a big rum drinker, but I do like it spiced one every now and then. Something a little bit different. I actually got given I haven't tried it yet, a Chivas Regal. It's a blended whiskey. But it's blended, it's got tequila in it as well. And I must say, I don't mind a tequila every now and then. Not as scared of it as some people are. Maybe I haven't had enough bad experiences or something. One barn of cows are eating 280,000 litres of TMR. That's a lot of TMR to make, isn't it? It's a lot of silage and hay and everything to have as well to make the TMR in the first place. Good though, good. Keep you busy. Hey, Bank Sinatra, how are you? Good to see you. Black Kraken is the best drink. I've not heard that one, but I'm going to have to check it out now. Google it on my phone. Tequila is a great sipping drink. No. Don't sip that. It's all at once, Tim, for me. Black Kraken. Sounds like something from the deep ocean. That is a rum. Why? Did I see that one today on... So I subscribed to Whiskey and More, which was a Kiwi. I'm sure they had what looked like that on special today. I might have a look. Named for the sea beast of myth and legend. The Kraken is strong, rich, black and smooth. I'm gonna crash. Can you get done DIY by reading about alcohol or not? Spicer, I'm not sure if... Yeah, it definitely is available here, Shane. Check it out. Katie Blue, how you doing? Seems that Maze Plus might need some bigger equipment. It'll be no time to sleep. Yep, I get that feeling too, mate. Get that feeling too. Right. Now I'm going to do a... we can actually... I'm going to get in the way, isn't it? Now I changed my mind. I ummed and ahed about what to do. I was actually wondering about just leaving the header and putting it on out here and getting it through the gates. I think we'd fit. But we're going to try and swing and run along the edge of the fence. Somewhere like there is probably not bad. I got in trouble when I do that all at once thing. Yeah. There we go. Easy done. Didn't even have to run over the crop. Oh, we don't want to leave any swath because this is another contract. This is going to take a wee while with this one. That's alright. So let's set this up on course play now. There you go. Job. Pretty good to me. Into lands, we'll leave 6. We'll go around 4 times, I think. Give us enough space on the end rows. See what that comes up with. Have you heard the comedy skit about alcohol from Jim Brewer? I have not. Tim. Right. Like that. First waypoint. Off we go. Change place it for straw swath. Get it in time. Good. Alright, happy days. Now this one's probably going to keep us busier. I suspect. We'll see. Looks like the stream's like the nearly Argsy off to the bottle shop. I know. We'll keep it going. Alright. Back here, let's get this emptied out. Please look it up ASAP, you'll die laughing, it's hilarious. One I can watch on the stream, Tim, or not? Jim Brewer. I'll save it. I'll set that there and watch it later. Not sure about that. Yeah, I'll watch it later, and if it's appropriate, we can watch it next week. Anyhow, I've got it there now, so I'll remember it. Let's not go the whole way around the field. Go back. It's a bit long, but you can review it and determine. I will save it for another time, but I will watch it, Tim. The fent is 77 and the case is 75. Perfect. Yeah. Well, I'm pleased to say, so far, touch wood, cross my fingers, arms, legs, eyes, and everything else, things have calmed down on the internet front. Pretty steady for the last little bit, so perhaps it's just a timing thing. Demand, supply and demand. Kids gone to bed. Not quite so bad. I don't know why I thought this field was going to take so long, but is it really that much smaller? I'm just going to have a quick look a minute. I suppose it is a quite, doesn't come with that on its own, but it's 35 acres. We'll set 111, so let's say it's 50, so that's 6. Yeah, I suppose it is quite a bit smaller. Oopsie. Fresh counter, +1. Have we met? No, we have not yet, but I did swipe right, so if you swipe right as well, Goss, then we can organise something. Make a date. Are you doing well, I hope? Nice to see you here. Thanks for stopping in. The ball is in your court. Anyhow. I suppose this is the same size as the field there, which we had one combine harvesting, so... Can you crash the date, Chinook? Sounds good. More the merrier, isn't that right? 97, 98, we're going to get there. It's problem's going to be the auger won't open in time. The auger won't get out in time. Oh, maybe. 99. Go faster, auger. Go faster, auger. Nailed it. Professional grain cart driving right there. It's just in time. I do like the fill plane in this grain cart. The way is it, the combine swept forward there, how it got the different amount of fill each way. Very nice. We should all meet up at FarmCon next year, bring laptops, find a conference room and drink and drive virtual tractors. I'm sure Giants have enough computers there somewhere that we could not have to bring our own, Tim. That sounds like a fantastic idea. You look forward to heaping trailers with overflow grain and spillage. I like, is it JHH? Who is it? I'm not getting in trouble here saying the wrong one. One of the guys, teams working on Capcorn. Things like that. And dust accumulating on the front of the feeder housing and that sort of thing. Like, you know, getting chaff and whatnot sitting down there underneath the cab. Looks pretty cool. A great addition if they can get that to work. Right, our class is full. No surprises there. Smash that like button. Thank you, Chinook. Indeed, if you're enjoying things, make sure you do. Leave a like, thumbs up, and make sure you've subscribed. I'm sure all those nice things. Tick the notification bell, everything like that. Be a big help, thank you. Where will FarmCon be held next year? Can't say, Shane. Until Giants announce anything. I have been given a indication, but nothing has been confirmed, so I won't be saying a word. Oakley dokley. It's good. I don't know why I'm Ned Flanders tonight, but that's twice I've Oakley dokley. The radio money's going down with the hired help. Alright, there we are. I purposely used the JCB because it's faster. I have bought the T8 over as well, the other trailer. We'll run the JCB here. And what is happening with the fence? Have they done a whole lap of the field? They must have, to get to the next land. They had to do a whole lap of the field. Seems a bit silly. So we need to load all this wool up some too. One of our missions. Wool is a good price at the moment. Looked at that list. I mean, I was checking it, $1,200 and 12.18's at the peak. Hey, we are at the moment is the right time to sell, so we do need to get all this loaded up. All these bales put on the back of the trailer, so we'll see how we go. Might be something we do a little bit later. Why am I spending the money, you mean, Nismo? Because of the courseplay hoppers. I've got that courseplay set to somewhere here. Wages set to 100%. I could bump it down. 0, you don't charge me anything. 50. 500. Ooh. Leave it there. Oh, you had the impression? Nah, it hasn't yet. No. I don't think you'll probably be announced until similar time next year, probably April, May. Assuming it's going to be in July. Right, yeah, it's all running like clockwork. How much have we got on the truck here? 65,000. We've got room for 35,000 more liters. Okay. Good to know. And why am I speeding? Alright. Where was I speeding? Am I running? Speed running? Well, I don't speed. Hopefully in the States for me, that would be nice. Be a bit easier to get to than Europe. Direct flights. Direct flights to... Where does Air New Zealand fly direct to now, Chinook? LA, Houston, New York, San Fran. Can I get into... I could get to Toronto too, couldn't I? Is there still a Chicago flight? Or did that one get canned? I have a feeling that got canned and probably hasn't started up again. Coffee is brewing, girlfriend stirring. It's almost time for me to get ready for another long work day. Up early for my fantastic friend stream, which I normally miss. Thanks, Argsy. I appreciate you getting up, Tim, and being able to catch some of it. It was meant to be with my smart little comment about not worrying about it because Tim's not here. You have to give me a big ticket for speed. Have a good day anyhow, Tim. Appreciate you, mate. Hopefully we'll catch up with you again. I'm not going to be able to stream on my Sunday morning this week because we will be at another football tournament with the boys. But Monday is a public holiday, so I will look to do a stream on Monday, which will be Sunday afternoon for you in the US. So it'll be cool. Hopefully we can do that. I might even have a chat to FSG and see what he's done. Hasn't started again yet. There we go. I see the Aussies are coming over to compete with us on the New York route too. Qantas going to do an Auckland New York direct, which I found kind of interesting. Is it, because I suppose is it too far to do Sydney? Is it too far to do a Sydney New York direct? So they're leveraging effectively Auckland New York direct, and they can leverage short Trans-Tasman flight as the first leg for direct flights to New York. You haven't been told the potential location for next year. You weren't VIP enough. You're just a very important pleb. It's alright, I made some birthday invites for my son's birthday and it had VIP pass on it. And he said, oh, is all my friends VIPs? And I said, yes, they're very idiotic people. Have fun, I was sure to watch out for it. Indeed, Tim, hopefully we'll catch you there. Have a great day yourself. Needs to go from Auckland. Makes sense, I suppose. That extra 3 hours across Sydney, across the ditch. Oh, back to over there. Have the park vehicle mod on, shouldn't I? Oops. Sorry, farmer. Got a little bit of your crop. Alright. Always one of my favourite tractors. I love the old fast tracks. When I was growing up, they sort of came out in they became really popular in the late 90s, mid 90s in New Zealand. Used to see heaps of them around. Not so much anymore. Yeah, one tractor I saw here the other day. Until I'd played Farm Sim, I'd never seen a Traction King. Never even heard of them. Yeah, I was driving down a road past a farm, literally only 3-4 k's away from me, and they had a Traction King parked in their yard. Quite a big tractor when you see them in the flesh. Quite surprised. Samuel, I did see you pop up. Hello there. Welcome along. Nice to see you. Great to have you here. What's my favourite vehicle mod in FS22? That's a toughie. Depends which sort of vehicle you're talking about. If you had to say tractor, I'd go for the 8RX, just because I think they're a really nice tractor. A lot going for them. But depends what you're talking about. So many different vehicle mods. So many different vehicle types for that fact too. Hey, Mr. Say Drunk, how you doing? Welcome, good to see you. Hey, Mr. Rusty Money as well. Good morning to you, my friend. Welcome along. Hope all is well in Rusty Land. I did see you were getting back into your Baker's Dozen, which is cool. Good to see, and I see you're going to carry that going on PS4, which I think is probably a good idea. Oh, haven't set cruise control on. Getting ready to leave for training in Omaha. It's at Nebraska, isn't it? 4:40 AM. Nice and early. What sort of training are you doing today, Rusty? Kenworth KW200 is that's a good choice, Nismo. Very good choice. Catch you later, Shane. Got to get used to 4:30 AM starts for next week. Fair enough too, mate. Well, good luck for all of that. Hope all goes very, very well. Look forward to hopefully catching in a stream. You can tell us all about it. Jammin, hello. Just joined from Scotland. Welcome along. Nice to have you here. Like our Scottish friends, we do. Donut eating training. Actually, do you know, I had a question for you, Os. I saw a pancake production facility in testing. Is that your handiwork? Are you responsible for that? Or has someone else taken the pancake production meme to another level? Pass through child advocacy. Ah, fair enough. It'll be interesting to say the least. No worries, Shane. You are nice. I mean, it'd be inappropriate for anyone else to have done it, to be fair. You drive a KW200 Nismo. Yeah, who do you drive that for? Oopsie. That's not ideal, is it? Oh, that's an ideal. Dad joke. Let's see how I can go backing. See if Nismo will give me a job driving his Kenworth. Oh, I would have had it. Didn't even touch it. Look at that. New final logo coming soon too. Can't wait to. Oh, awesome, Rusty. Yeah, looking forward to seeing what you've come up with. It's exciting for you. I see why we had problems here. Right, we'll go park this out in the middle of the land. We won't. Alright, yeah. So, what's happening where? It's 25%. Let's go and see if we can get this in, and we'll go and deliver this wherever it needs to go. Mainfreight in Auckland. Plenty of those around, that's for sure. Main freight trucks. And lots of them are Kenworth as well. Alright, there we are. Chinook is doing his moderating duties and promoting the Discord server. Jump in there. Nice to see some new members joining the multiplayer server. So we've got Green Valley up and running. It's going full tilt. It is very busy, which is good to see. And Griffin, Indiana, which is just starting out. Some opportunities for doing some contract work in there and trying to build a farm up. So let's get in and join in on the ground up. Go and jump in that one. If you want to go and just have something to do, you need to do it in Green Valley. So I better figure out where I'm taking this. Am I going to a normal Grain West Corp, or are we going to go to Southern Cross Grain? Look. Right. Yeah, this isn't one. This one I've never been to. It's Grain Corp. Grain, Southern Cross Grain, Grain West Corp. Now we are on contract on field 22. Field 22 is going to Grain West Corp. It's handy. Far to go. No, it is the furthest one away. Southern Cross Grain is the other one. Shame. Okay. Through town or through the back roads? You've never been to Grain Corp either, Jason. Yeah, it's the best looking silo. It's the best looking complex on the map, just about. And the most convenient. Hey James, how you doing? I am doing very well, thank you. Good to see you. Hello Peter as well, good evening to you. Hope you are having a good one too. Nice to have you both here. Price are always the lowest. That's a shame, isn't it? Well, I do like that one. Straight line the corner. Barley's looking good. I was actually reading an article in our media today about concerns around tourists and the risk of disease in Australia's canola crops this year. Particularly in West Australia, they reckon they could be on the cards for the second highest yield in history. Because there's been some good rains, but with good rains comes higher risk of disease. And obviously canola fields are all in full bloom at the moment, by the sounds of things. So lots of Instagram moments, and with the tourists back in town, and Western Australia as open as it's been in the last couple of years, they're worried that tourists are going to be walking down into fields, around fields, to get the photo for the gram and drag disease in that and on their shoes and whatnot. So, not something you'd really think about in general sense, but very real concern. Right. Yeah, so what is, let's just have a look, prices. Grain Corp, like it's, because Grain West Corp's always, just about always the most expensive, isn't it? 30, it's 520, like it's always just that little bit higher. 700, 587. 430 to 330. This doesn't compare. I get run over walking around a yard like that. Alright, class is 86% full. The two in the soybeans are just trucking along, 58 and 30. But all good. Nothing to worry about there. But we are going to have to get back to that class. Awesome. And there it is, full. Actually took longer than I thought. Internet's acting up tonight, so I have to watch the replay. Have a great day. No worries, buddy. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello at least. And pleased to know I'm not the only one who struggles with internet issue. Samuel, does anyone know if there's a decent New Zealand-based map being designed and modded by anyone at the moment? There's nothing I'm aware of, Samuel. There's been a couple done that's while they look good in parts, they're not quite there. Not on the scale that this map has. We've had a chat about it as a group, like in the Discord and that sort of thing, and wondered about doing some things. I know there's some keen members who'd be keen to try and get something sorted, but I think it's words speaking louder than actions at the moment. That's on my behalf too. So, long story short, no, there's not that I know of. Not to say there isn't, but nothing I know of. Where do you think it'd make a good map in New Zealand? Would be my question for you. Because that has also been a good topic of conversation. And would you like to see one that's one-to-one accurate representation of an area, or would you like to see a stylized, theoretical Kiwi style map? Let's leave that there going. I see that the vent is getting close to full. Have I had a chance to look at Maze Plus? I've not had a chance to look at it in person yet, Peter. Just read a few things about it and yeah, just read about it and seen what others have done with it. But no, I haven't had a chance to myself. To be honest, my farm sim gaming time has been 5-minute farmer, so lots of time on Griffin, in between the two live streams. I had a chance to do any of the other stuff, mining, the Spectacle Island. I'd still love to get back to Spectacle Island. Unfinished business. Yeah. And what else? Well, those are the two main. And then I'd like to, you know, it's been a while since we've, apart from Griffin, it's been a while since we started anything sort of fresh, so I'd like to try and do something again that No Creek Farm style series where we focus on a bit of animals and a bit of cropping and have a bit of a theme behind it, but just gotta get the right map for it. Send a picture of your Kenworth on Discord. I'll have to check it out, mate. Canterbury Plains could be good for some large scale stuff as far as New Zealand is concerned anyway. Also the Waikato could be interesting for me as my grandparents had a farm out there, could be cool. Yeah, the Canterbury Plains would be interesting. It'd just be how would you try and get it in, get, you know, a good chunk of it in. You go, you could try and do it as a 16x or 4x or I don't know. When you start drawing lines on Google Earth and seeing how big areas are, they're actually a lot bigger than you think. That's surprised me when I've been doing that. Yeah, it told you today you may have found a header trailer for the used combine. And you can get it to the island for us, Jason? That'd be awesome if you did. Still got to follow that through too. So I have put relight on this map too. I'm sure I've added relight into it. It feels like it just looking at the lighting. Nice scene. Wouldn't it be great if instead of if you didn't accept a contract in time, that the equipment just spawned over there like that and just drove around the field, harvested it. Doesn't have to do anything else other than that, but how cool it is looking over there, seeing that combine working at the field. Overcook it. Hello Nick, how are you mate? Way too early for you. I've There's been a lot of you who it's been too early for already. Nice to see you, man. How you done? Have you recovered, mate? Because you weren't too good last time we spoke. Myth, and then we can ski during days off. That's actually a good point. I haven't really looked at the sort of Canterbury foothills. I wonder if there is an opportunity there. Right. This is full. How's the class going? Might stop on our way out of here and go and keep them moving. Oh, we're struggling. Apparently it's not needed as all the headers sold now are 40 foot, so this one won't fit. Oh, good to know. Finally starting to feel better, finally. Oh, I'm pleased. While it may have felt like a long time, mate, at least you are starting to feel better. Oh, I've missed my chance. It's cutting in a new part. Oh well. We'll let it do its thing because it's going to go and have to cut in for it to be unloaded now. Cutting a new land. Yeah, C'est la vie. Can I just say how much of a difference it has made having a brand new game controller? Previously I would have been all over the road with the controller drifting and things like that. It made such a difference having a nice new one. Hey, Mr. DJ Goham, how are you, mate? Thank you very much for the super chat. You're a star. Wednesday morning Argsy streams are the best. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Join the club of early morning Americans. I reckon half of the country must be awake at the moment. The number of you that have tuned in today. Get to work, DJ. Does anyone know if you can get an auto drive worker to unload in a silage bunker? You certainly can, Casey. You certainly can. Go and have a look at... Some guy did some videos on it. I don't know if he's done one for 22 yet. He definitely did some for 19. But he hasn't done one. Go and look at Scroft. He's got some great auto drive tutorials. If there's anyone else I'm missing out that you guys could suggest, go and have a look. But you most certainly can get it to work. The DJ, that super chat, we're going straight into the FarmCon fund. Get Argsy to FarmCon 2023. It's the channel's mission. You guys just looked like you had too much fun this year, so I'm not going to miss out again. Hey, Chinook. Thank you as well, buddy. Honestly, I don't think I ever want to add up how much you've given to the channel. It is the most generous. You're a star. We need to find a Airbnb or something we could rent out DJ. If a content creator's house. Just for a weekend. Don't let Truck do your show again. Won't be doing it in the show for another 2 weeks. Right roll. Alright, back to the fields. Hashtag blame DJ. You're going to be a real life DJ this weekend and going on break vacation next week. Nice. Next work. Next work. Nice, man. That's exciting. Getting out of town for a holiday, are you? A vacation? So those 2 combine, we should be finished in this field now with soybeans, shouldn't we? We can go and start some other ones. Yeah, I think he's got a problem. We all need a break vacation to have fun and enjoy it as best you can. Agreed, Nick. Last real vacation was January 2020. I need it. I hear you, mate. I must say I've had holidays more recently than that, but I know the feeling. Right, go get the class sorted out first. Get this one moving, and then we'll go tidy up the field with those other 2, and then we can go and start on our canola. Rip into it. Notice every time you pull up beside it once I've been waiting, they lower the heater. Is that an expectation and preparation of moving again, or? I don't know, always noticed it. They'll have to look at those class combines. Such a nice piece of kit. Alright. I can go again. Intercept that one. It's going, I know there's a huge amount down the end here. I'm going to run all the way down, tidy up those corners. We'll come and get them in. In fact, then we'll leave it up here because we want to start in the next field. That's what we'll do. Move everything up here. One hour through and we've got this field finished, which is good. Should bode well to getting a lot more of them done. All right. Tidy up these little pieces there. Oh, I missed that little piece. I suppose with soybeans you might get 1 litre per plant or something. Per little pixel that you harvest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 off that little strip. Not much at all. Better than nothing though. Better than nothing. Even though the combine tried to do a nice job turning and tidying up these corners, they didn't get that. Didn't get it that well. One of those kangaroo deer hopping around. Right, here we are. So we'll open that up. We'll leave that one there. What's the combine at? 30%. That's right. We'll leave that. Now, put this one down and tidy up these corners. Stop the worker. Well, I couldn't drive. Good evening, Eric. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome. So here's a question. Who's seen the videos doing the rounds of someone claiming the old Versatile's been guy owning the old Versatile up in, I think, Manitoba, who's claimed that Giants or someone has been there scanning it for the new game. Or as a DLC for the game, sorry. Is there any truth in the fact? I haven't kept up, so I don't know if there's been any confirmations or otherwise of it, but interesting to hear. Confirm the vids are legit 100%. Oh, so is this one of the one of your Steam database DLCs that you picked up on? Can I repeat that? Repeat what? Repeat what part, Joe? Yours? The Versatile tractor that has been scanned by Giants for a DLC. That part? I won't tell you what it is. It's real low. Scans normally take 1 to 2 years to get into games, so don't offer it soon. Wow, 1 to 2 years to get to game. That's amazing. Versatile. Versatile. I want to start singing that because we have a garage company here that's called Versatile. Like, they build kits at garages. They have a song that goes, "It's versatile." This vehicle's I can't use it on my own stuff. Darn, and double darn. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. 2011 Himiram. Hello, good evening. Or in your case, good morning. Well, good morning to you. Good evening from New Zealand. Hope you're doing well. Simulator YouTuber, good day to you. Good to have you as well. So Giants cheats and don't make their mods, they just scan them. They scan them as a reference point when they can. It's actually, go and watch, listen. Was it in one of the podcasts they talked about how vehicles get in, or is it these videos? No, was it from FarmCon last year? 2021 FarmCon, and they talked about the different ways they make models. Can't remember where it was. But they had the scanning of them, they had, what else did they have? Using CAD drawings and that sort of stuff from the manufacturers, and having reference photos, different ways they build models. That was pretty cool. 5 AM Wednesday for you in Kentucky. So I said at the start of the stream, I said hello, and then I realised everyone was on the same day as me. So I said good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Happy yesterday, maybe, but it is 10 past 10 Wednesday evening for me. Is that like the Volvo? DJ can't be trusted. Get out of here. But only sometimes. So, my question is, I wonder if we take on another contract. Yeah, time zones are weird. Yeah, just after 10, 16 for you. Yep. And then it's what, 9 AM in the UK? Is that right? Must be at the moment. And then of course our time gets all screwy again in a couple of weeks because our daylight savings springs forward, and you guys are probably all falling backwards. Ah yes, of course, other way. Sorry Peter, of course it is, other way. I thought that sounded too close to DJ's time, 3 hours. Yes, other way. Again, in a few weeks' time, though, it'll be the other way around. There'll be a 2-hour shift in the time zones. I guess the scan costs a ton of money that us normal mortals can't afford it. Not entirely, Eric. Not entirely. I know there's some building companies and engineers that I work with who have 3D scanners for buildings. You can scan street facades or things like that, which are hard to measure, and it's actually, to generate like a point cloud and reference cloud, it's actually quite an affordable way to do it. Alright, that can do that. Probably need to get over here. I thought we might get that emptied out. 5 AM in central Canada. The world's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Scan properly using a tool for tablets, phones that cost maybe $300. Yeah. Yep, lots of different ways to do it, isn't there? Hey, g'day John, how are ya? No need to apologise about being late. You're here, that's the main thing. I am well, thank you. I am well. We had a few patchy connections to start with. Nothing too bad, nothing too serious like we've had before, but all has been well for the last hour or so, touch wood. Right, so we're going to leave that going. Jump out of here, go and get this started now. Got 2 vehicles I need to go and empty. But we are harvesting our own crops now, awesome. So, I did not think about the fact that I wouldn't be able to use contract equipment on my own fields. Thought, yeah, Field, there we go, thank you. Open that up. Single tool, go around 3 times. Land 6, 2. See what happens. It's always going to be messy because of the shape of the field, but that looks alright to me. And first waypoint, and... Oh, wait, what? Hang on. Where did you create the first waypoint? Oh, because... Okay, I see. Because of where I poked the target. That was my fault. I will accept that responsibility. Burton, hello, how's the weather in my parts? Someone was struck by lightning today. Not far from where we are, to be honest. We didn't have any thunderstorms around us, but just on the other side of the ranges from where we are, apparently someone got... The media report, I've only heard this through media, the media report said it was either they were standing next to a tree that got struck by lightning and they were injured by the tree, or They were standing next to a tree and both them and the tree got struck by lightning. I'm not sure which one it is. Typical spring weather for us at the moment. Just a bit wild. 4 Seasons in One Day is a good Kiwi song by Crowded House. Yes, you Aussies, they are a Kiwi band. Don't try and claim them. But yeah, very, very crazy. How's everyone in the family? Yeah, they're all good, John. They are all good, thank you. Bet that was shocking. Not as shocking as that dad joke was, right? Right. I would say leave those for the experts, but I'm not better. Did you know we're getting a Costco in Auckland? I had seen that. It's been all over the news. Interesting to see what that does to pricing and things like that. We won't blow down to where I am very quickly, at least. Gotta go give the vampires some blood. Have a great stream. Cheers, Peter. Hope all is well with you, mate. Catch up with you again soon. Don't give them too much. See, Rusty, have a safe trip to your training. Omaha, wasn't it? Safe travels, buddy, and hope it all goes well. Catch up with you again soon, hopefully. Hopefully I can find some time to catch one of your streams. It's been a bit hard lately. We will certainly poke our nose in when we can. Thunderstorm just woke you up. That's why you're up so early. Oh, there you go. Saw on the news tonight that actually in New Zealand here, the news that Illinois had some pretty severe weather going through. There's photos or video for a news station that got flooded. Oh, we made $7.5 grand off that. That's all right. I know, yes they are. Yeah. Just remember we let you have Russell Crowe. No, John. He's all yours. Harvest faster. I'm trying to, Bear. I'm trying to. How are you, mate? Truck looks naked without the trailer on it now, doesn't it? Arbitrary, Bruce, how are you, mate? Now that we're getting a Costco, you can hoard toilet paper like a true American. I'm assuming, you know, like the rest of the world, that was the first thing that ran out during pandemic. Panic buying of toilet paper. What's one thing New Zealand's got lots of? Trees. And pulp mills. Well, actually we don't anymore though. All got shut down because it all gets shipped to China to make. Because apparently they can do it cheaper than we can. We can keep. No, we don't want them, John. It's all yours. You're good just working on wrapping your head around Maze Plus. Once you've got your head around it, can you debrief so I can figure out what I need to do when I get into it? Sounds like it is a handful. A lot to get your head around. Class is full. See, I should have gone and emptied that first instead of mucking around here. Golf ball sized hail last night for 10 minutes was awful. Are you in, where are you, 5G? Are you in Illinois? I know that they said about some pretty large hailstones there. 3 inches of rain or something in an hour. What at least time. Right. You know what I'm going to do? Let's grab this tractor. It's going to be quicker to go and get this one over there than it is to go and empty that one out. And then we'll go and empty it out. You know I got good money for those soybeans? Because I went to the wrong sell point. No! Oh, thank goodness I completed it. Happy days. I only just realised. I was taking the oats from this field are meant to be going over to the other side, and the soybeans are meant to be going to the close one. That was lucky. Wisconsin waiting for light to see damage. Oh, I hope it's not too bad, mate. Hope it is not too bad. You found a PowerPoint online that seems to explain it fairly well. Is that a PDF? Oh, there's a PDF that's marked or shared in Discord as well, which I've downloaded but haven't had a proper look through. Hey, Mr. Dazed, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Figured out in no time there's a helpful manual. Don't tell me you had your fingers in the manual, did you? How are you, man? Good to see you. Hope all is going well. This is a PowerPoint, not a PDF. Okay. Maybe it isn't. Maybe they are different then. It should be in Discord somewhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he shared it in both mine and FSG's. And probably everyone else's he's part of. Good line that. He's obviously busy working today though, because he hasn't been in the stream. So. Okay, right. What's our time? 10:20. So we're into there, we're into here. This is just about finished. That needs to be done. Get emptied. You are 90%. Are you going to make it the whole way around? I think you are, so we will get ready to go and empty you out. And then, you know what I might do? I might look at picking up one more contract that we can put the Fent and the class into. Make a little bit of money. We'll see how we go. No, not been in touch with Barnson for... Ah, you... I think I've got crop destruction on too. Yep. We can sneak down the edge here. How full is it? 96. I reckon if you carried on, you would have got around the bunker. I've been in touch with Farmson for a few months and nothing to do with maize. I just thought you might have been helping out on some side there. I knew you hadn't been around yet. I knew you'd been out for a little bit, killing some time until interviewing a few. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. What sort of interview have you got? Job interview or something else? Of course, you don't have to tell me at all if you don't want to. It's entirely up to you. For all I know, you've been arrested and it's interview with your lawyer. In fact, should we start spreading rumours? Dazed hasn't been in the community for a long time because he was arrested a couple of months ago. People complained that his potato pack didn't work the way they intended it to, and that it ruined their lives. Because there is people out there like that we should just ignore. Kinda applied to a charity which will give me relevant work experience when I finish my degree today. Got my foot in the door. Did a good job. That experience will help. Nice. Cool, man. Awesome. Pointless Marvin, I should be using a Coolman Chaseman. You are right. I have the funny feeling, and I'm trying to remember now, when I set this game save up, I don't know if the Coolman bins were out. Either that or the Demco had only just come out and I wanted to give that a spin. But you are right, the Coolman are a very nice piece of kit. We'll be right at home here in Aussie. As with the Walkabout mother bins, but I don't actually have a need for mother bin. Keep going, there's no point in... Oh, where is that? Oh no, it's right. What's happening over here? You're down there, you're over there, right. What can we do? Another contract. Contract that's close by, so let's have a look at what fields are ready to harvest. 19. In fact, 19 is probably a good one because I think it's oat as well. I'm going over. 19 harvesting. Here we go. Let's accept that contract. Go and get these. So you can go down there. Too many potatoes gave you scurvy. Oh, nice. Yeah, good to see you got a sense of humour still. Hey Aussie, how are ya? Good morning. Still find it funny saying Aussie and good morning to you. Even though I know you're not an Aussie and you're not in Australia at all. Still seems strange. It's funny actually, I see quite a few people pop up in like Discord. There's a Kiwi Rob somewhere, and I can't remember if I've seen him. Is it Kiwi? I think there's quite a few people who use Kiwi in their name, but they're not a Kiwi. Anyhow. You reset the internet, James. I hope it works. I hope it does too. Good if it does. Good to have you back. No, I'm not going to put any extra ads in for these wonderful people. They don't need to see any more from you. YouTube. Line's your pocket smaller than line's mine. Okay. Which doesn't matter which. Get a trailer, except one's mine and one's not. This one is... It's rented. Okay. Use this. Pointless Marvin, what is this map called? This map is called Southern Cross Station and it is available on the in-game mod hub. Do we have Kiwipedia over here? Something like that. Everything's different where we are. We read from the... You know how, like, English you read left to right, and is it Chinese you read right to left, and things like that. We read from bottom up. We read from the bottom of the page to the top. It can be a little bit daunting if you forget, because often you'll get the punchline or read the end of a story before you get to the start, and so it spoils it for you. Part of the pain of living down under, I suppose. You get used to it. Well, that's all I know. In fact, when I was in the States, I'd read things around the wrong way and get spoilers before I got to them, so... Yeah. Hello, Farming Sim Pro, how you doing? Eat while we're standing on our heads, that's the one. At least you didn't say we eat from down under something Chinook. Yeah. Goes in one end, comes out the other, it's just which end it goes in. Pop it. Good but bad internet, welcome to my world, we're going to hit that sign too. Take them out, take them all out. They're in the way. I feel your pain there, Farming Sim Pro. You are not alone in the world of bad internet. Alright, let's do this. Clear that. Of course. This one. Where's my steering wheel? Great job. Courseplay field work. Target field. Field position. Right there. Close. One tool. 3 headlands. Lands. Generate. And get going. Yep. Lift up to drop it back down. Good. Awesome. Yep. We have supper for breakfast and breakfast for supper. Dessert for our main course. We get hangovers before we drink. In fact, we drink to stop the hangovers. Magic down here. Magic, I say. You know the song The Streets Have No Name? We have one down here which says the sheep all have names. In fact, I might, it would be a good parody song, wouldn't it? Hey, Mr. Mojo Man, how you doing? I'm going a little bit crazy, but other than that, we're doing good. Doing good, thank you. Alright, that should be enough to get that field finished. Choose for earrings anyway. Something like that, Dazed. Good luck for your interview, mate. Hope all goes well. Nice to see you. Don't be a stranger, but hopefully we'll just see when we see you, eh? Sleep while standing up. Who gets hangovers? Just stay drunk, is that right? Is that how we do it? Right. Where am I going now? So, I've got that on that setting. Didn't turn that one off. I thought I would have had it turned off. Do I have to turn it off every time? Straw swap. Deactivated. Why did it reset? It's frustrating. Anyhow. Too much sheep shagging. Not if you know their names, Mr. Mojo Man. We're gentlemen down here. Men and the sheep are scared. Goodness. Right, let's go and get this dropped off. This goes all the way over the other side, doesn't it? Sure it does. Very quickly check that. I'm pretty sure this contract 22, which is this one here, goes to Grand West Court. Where's the other one? They both go to Grand West. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. It's all good, you're Australian. Well, I would talk about the rugby, but I know after our conversation last week about it, no one really cares in Australia about it, do they? So I won't bother. You doing, dog? And dear old dog wandering around the street. I think he can hear more than he can see, and he can't hear much. He's getting on in the years. No one really cares about Montana either. That's a good point. What's rugby? Exactly. Nice to have you all here anyhow. Good to have all your company this evening. Do enjoy it. Do enjoy my live streams. They're a lot of fun. Always walk away with a smile. I mean, had a good time. But if you're enjoying it, make sure you do leave a like. Hit the thumbs up button. Let YouTube know you're enjoying things. Isn't that guy Duck Soury from down there? Likeable 2748. Can I try and play more realistic? Please enlighten me with what I'm doing which isn't realistic. Apart from my driving. I would be intrigued to know what you'd like to see, because I do try and keep things realistic. We try and have a little bit more fun in the live streams. What channel is the PDF that Mark Thor put on your Discord? Oh, there's Nismo's truck. That's a nice looking truck, Nismo. Oh, Mark Thor's watching the live stream, but no chat available. Kraken Rum is nice. So he was here earlier. Wonder if he's still here. I can't remember where he put it. Mod. I'll find it anyhow, and I'll ping you or something. Isn't it? No. Hey, if I find it, I'll ping you. I can't remember where it was. Are you this morning? Farming Pro for a lot of people here this morning. Actually, it's quite a fair, quite an even split actually of morning and evening folk here at the moment. Ooh, just about lost a sign. Put my indicators on and stop at a stop sign. We have those on, but see, I could put my. Did they turn on? Actually, no, there's flashes on the trailer. I know the streets are deserted at the moment. That's all. And see, I put the indicators on. You can hardly see them. It's actually silly though, isn't it? You put your indicators. So I put the. Notice that you put those on, and then you turn your indicators on, and overrides them, and then turns them off. Same thing you're saying is it should farm some chat. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be this summer. Taking a tractor and trailer to the side loads, our road rules wouldn't allow it. Would they not? Oops. Am I indicating that change tractors? You wouldn't be allowed. Oops. Yeah, that's interesting. In what regard? Is there a limit on how far you can drive a tractor on roads, or...? Farm some chat. There you go. Everyone found it. Wish you didn't have to be up at 6. At least being up at 6:37 AM and you're watching a farming sim stream. Farming sim pro, so it's not all bad. Casey, you asked what times do I live stream. I know one Wednesdays and I hear mention Sundays. So I also do a early Sunday morning my time stream. So it is normally 7 AM New Zealand time, which taps into Europe in the evenings and the United States in the afternoons. And that's actually where I started out doing my stream those times. And then we moved into doing the one here on a what are we, Wednesday evening. Right, actually, you know what we're going to do? We'll do that one. Let's go and empty that one. No, not that one. This one. It's 5 AM in Sydney. Oh, on Sundays it's 5 AM in Sydney. Yes, that's right. Yeah, it's a bit hard for those in the Aussie crew to watch, but that's what we do these ones for. Cannot tow a loaded trailer, so no loaded chase bin sprayers, even air seeders, bins, I think, forage wagons. Oh, okay, it's interesting. Tractors are used a lot around here. We tow, gosh, all sorts. But you can tow a trailer, you know, there's a lot of contractors use truck trailers and tow them around with a tractor with silage bales loaded on, that sort of thing. Oh, internet's gone. I hope you guys are still here. We're dropping frames left, right and centre. Warnings are flashing up. Right. Anyhow, German, only road tractors not allowed on, only road tractors are not allowed on motorways. Ah, right, so you can drive them empty, you just can't drive a loaded load. Makes sense. Druin, hi from Down Under, hello, how are you? Aban Brook, is this map just for PC? No, it is not. And what's the map, says Clinton? This is Southern Cross Station. And it is very much a cross-platform map. It's been out for a long time. We don't say a long time, what, May, maybe? Decent amount of time. Needless to say, how you watch my Sunday streams? I know, John, that's fair enough too. Clinton's in New South Wales, Australia, awesome. Good to have you here. That's why you put everything on trucks. Yeah, fair enough. Hello, internet, come back, please. Couldn't handle the sudden influx of viewers we just had then. Welcome, everyone. Nice to have you here. Okay, now, how are we going to do this? fact, I need to go and empty the one out all the way over there. Oops. Sneak around the field edge. There we go. Things are back to better. Things are back to normal. Hopefully you heard me. If you didn't, welcome along to all the new viewers in the last little wee while. Drew and hello from down under. Avon Brook, is this map for PC? No, this is a cross-platform map. It is in ModHub, and it is called Southern Cross Station. Vincent was asking that, so here you go. Welcome along, nice to have your company. I'm the first YouTube stream that pronounced your name right. Well, there we go. I do try. I worry that I'm not going to get them right, but it's the accent. I can just mask names if I get them wrong. Like that guy above you is Nike K. You wish tractors were not allowed on the roads here, but yeah, it's mainly trucking it to the train silos. I mean, to be fair, most of the grain in that would be trucked. We wouldn't drive a grain for that. It would definitely be trucked, but that's probably more so because our it's such a long distance. It'd be very rare you didn't do short distances. Okay. Right, you are 7% full. You are using diesel I don't want to pay for. We haven't got to the wall yet. It's alright. I like that. Did you see my central screen? Yes, I did. Hopefully I can make it. When is it again? Yeah, that's a good point. You can get Andrew out of your name. Look at that wage payment. 1 hour, 3.5 grand. Alright. So what I'm going to do for this is just press go and hire a standard worker. Let's see. Stop is halfway. How's it halfway? Because I'm looking at the wrong field. That's why. I wanted to see this one. So they're going to finish over that side, which must mean that's their last land. So if we take this one in across there, in just a minute, once that's opened up, we can probably get going. Those streaming devices, Nick, they're good. You're not going to catch me. I haven't actually used one of those. I don't have one, so I couldn't tell you whether they're good or not. Hey David, how are you? Good evening to you. Just over 7 hours. I will be asleep. I'm sorry, Ross, so I won't be catching that. Your Nan created your uncommon name. Well, that's cool. Isn't it nice to have a story like that behind your name? Oh, you had to cry a bit. Your favourite windrower, Tedder, aren't working with Maze Plus. You can't be cheap on equipment anymore. Got a week meeting, so if I can come in after night. Shubs, how dare you forget? Alright, mate. Nice to have you here. Welcome along. Had a good day, or having a good day? I caught it. I did, sorry. Alright, let's go and hire this guy and set him going. Probably shouldn't have, now looking at the time, and only got a quarter of an hour or so to go. I probably shouldn't have done this, but anyhow, it's okay. My problem's going to be now that I'm going to have that same issue I had before where I'll finish the be right. We'll be okay. 92%. This one emptied out. They're going to start on their land. They are going to run the whole way around the field and go and do lands. Don't do that. Please, Mr. Combine. Speed unloading. Oh, this is not going to be fun. Oh, this is so not fun. Oh, Duxorley, he does videos too. Yes, I have seen that name. I do need speed sync beer. That would have been handy, wouldn't it? That's right. We'll just get this grain cart full. Yeah. Now they can go and start. They still want, how full is that? 30%. That's right. They'll be able to get started on doing some short lands. I'll probably actually get most of this, the rest of this field in that hopper probably. Yeah, Doug Zorley, I have seen him, James. I have seen his content. What zip file app is good to use? I use 7-zip. Is the one I've downloaded and used. Seems to be pretty universally liked. Always a good way to think. Getting it there. Now this is, these are both going to the same one and they're both oat, aren't they? It's both oats and they're both going to the same spot, so we can top this one up before we run off. You download stuff and it's not working. Yeah. What's not working? The apps aren't working, the mods aren't working. That's interesting. If you just want to open a zip up, I just use the I actually use the built-in Windows function as well. Gamer Kid, hello, how you doing? Give it a try. Well, hopefully it works out. I'm gonna put your crook. Gamer Kid, you're a fan. I am pleased to hear that. Plus 63%. Oh, it's very cool. Pleased that you like them. Which is your favourite? You had to pick one series that you really like. Which one is it? Market research. Oh, that's got the auger on the right side at the moment and it'll return the other end and won't be on the right side, so let's go and try and catch up. Can he do it? I know, that's why I'm trying to get to it. Oh. What's going to happen is I'm going to finish this stream. I'm going to save the game. 2 contracts we've already finished today, which these two combines are both leased from, borrowed from. I'll be left with this contract half complete and have to use my own combine, which isn't too bad. Hang on, dude. Let me finish unloading. Is Relight running here? It is indeed, Aussie. I was trying to remember if I'd installed it or not, but I'm pretty sure I have. Just looking at the tractor and things, they look much nicer. Griffin, Indiana, one that I did 3 days ago. Oh, nice. I'm pleased you're enjoying that one. I'm just going to double check. I'm sure. Southern Cross, did I? Yep. Southern Cross has Relight. Yep. Relight mod is in the mod folder. Definitely does have it. Right. I want to take this with a full trailer load, so we'll go get a little bit here out of the fin, and then we'll be able to go and get this one emptied and sold. John, I know you're a Spectacle Island fan. John, we were talking about that a little bit earlier. October we'll be back there. I have unfinished business. The island. Right. He wants to know. Who wants to know if I can get him FSG autograph? He loves that guy. Who's that? Mark? Is Mark saying that in my Discord? Oh, that was close. Farmington Pro, your favourite's probably Griffin, Indiana too. Cool, man. I'm pleased you guys are enjoying that one. It's fun. Fun doing the 5-minute ones. Must admit, I probably bit off a bit more than I could chew with the Griffin. It's taking a little bit longer to record an episode than I'd like it to, but lesson learnt. Lesson learnt, and when we bring the 5-minute farmer back, or whenever we bring it back, we'll just have to be a bit more mindful of that. The Osada map was good because I could quite easily know I could put things into half an hour, but Griffin's taking closer to an hour, so quite a lot of time to condense down. Yeah, I think you would have said No Man's Land with FSG, that would have picked it. Ah, you gambled and lost, right? I see. Nice try. I wish we could plant some trees, but not happening. No. Are you on PC though, James? Are you a console player? If you're on PC, you can. You just have to get the tree limit breaker mod. More trees. Both. Yeah. PC, you can definitely plant more trees. You just need to do the more trees limit mod. That is the one thing I know why AJ said it, and you tried to, I reckon you could have cut. He's got over 10,000 trees on that map, and I don't, for a map with lots of trees, I don't think it's fully forested compared to some other maps. I reckon there could have been some taken out, and you wouldn't have lost the density or intensity of it, but equally, you've got to respect the map maker and what he wants to do, and it's their map, and I think the number of people who want to plant trees is few and far between in relative to those who are not too fussed about it. You use it there, so yeah, fair enough. Hey Mark, how you doing? A bit late to the party. Better late than never. Contract on field 22's finished. There we are. And we should get a delivery for the contract on field 19. Once this is empty out, there we go, 26% transfer. Most of that part of the country, not many trees. No, but if you do look at Google Earth where it is, there is actually quite a few trees. Like, he's quite accurate with what he's showing, which surprised me. Okay, I'm just looking. We've got the case is 86%, the vent is 75%, and the class is 71%. They're both going to fill up quicker than the case, I think. So, back in it. Gotta go farming some pro, no worries, mate. Thanks for joining the stream. Great to have your company. Oh, first signs of a yawn. Yes, he is. I stayed in the motel there back in the 90s. What a claim. What a claim to fame. That's pretty cool though. One of my favourite things with maps like that, which are based on real places, is to go to Google Earth and look at them. I still remember doing it when MRG released Marksville and how accurate there was. It was pretty cool. I did it on Greystone Farms with what Large H Mapping did on that one. What else? Oh, definitely Griffin, Indiana. Yeah, it's very cool to see those. I mean, we can't look past Renaboo for real life. Anyway. Oh, Quartz Calmston. Remark. True. Alright, where are we heading first? I could probably actually go and grab fast track, but yeah, we'll do it now. Street sign in the way. Happy days. Ah, the class. Just fortunate because we would have had a bit of a collision at the other end. Ooh. Tracks are drifting. When headland passes, I think I set this on 3. Looks like we're going to be left with a strip down the side we haven't quite got right with the class, but it's alright. We'll interrupt that after this, kind of finish this side off. I can keep the trailer under the auger. Yeah, help. Alright, that one's empty. So many people we got getting the pumps and hoses DLC. Should plug very quickly if you're going to get that. Make sure you use the creator code. Argsy Gaming, all one word if you want to use mine. Otherwise, make sure you go and use someone else's if you're buying it through the Giants website, of course. Doesn't add anything to what it costs you. It does help support us in just a little ways. Very much appreciated if you do. At least it looks like sheep won't be as boring anymore. I haven't. Yeah, that'd be interesting. What's changed with them the most, Beer? Alright, there we are. We are at 11 PM. I want to finish the canola though. Go try and get that field finished. It's empty. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're gonna wait and see on the Maize Plus A. Oh, and the pumps and hoses have been underwhelmed by the season pass. Want to see first now. Yeah, fair enough. No more just grass. They take a mix of foods also. Ah, there we go. Not seen a recipe for him for a mixer, so I think it's just straight feed. Yeah, cool. It would be nice. Pointless Marvin, you're going to a farmer's show in regional New South Wales called the Henty Field Days. So, who was in here before? Jason Rowe was saying he's just been to that one, I think. But he said it was in South Australia, though. So I misheard. Have to test it on the New Jersey map. You will have to test it. Indeed. Well, looks like next week we will be doing more harvesting. Our 2 barley fields and finishing that contract off. Be good. And selling wool, because I haven't got that loaded up and sold yet either. I reckon there's a lucrative amount of wool sitting over there. Almost made enough there to finally buy the sheep pen next to the farm. Oh, perfect timing then, isn't it? The one thing I think we've found with pots are extremely expensive in New Jersey. One thing I think we've found with the Maize Plus, putting it on the Green Valley server, is if you've got an established farm, be prepared for a huge increase in the amount of feed you've got. So if you've already got 100 cows and you change from what you have been feeding them to having to feed them under Maize Plus, their requirements are going to go rather through the roof, by the sounds of things. So you have been warned. Thankfully you don't own any. Good way to be, I think. Be a good way to be. I mean, it's rewarding though. I think the extra inputs you are going to get extra outputs, which is good. You can change the amount they eat in the XML. Yeah, true. That's a good point too. Sounds a bit like Griffin. Griffin's pots are pretty expensive too. Alright, now I was going to turn this off and go over and do this section. Doing silage to boost your cash. Best way to earn money in farm sim, isn't it? Is it still the best way, I think? Silage. Alright. What's what? Where are we? It's got that little piece to do. They're all empty. Alright, I think we're winning. Slowly. Either silage or fertilizer production from animal outputs. Fence, 72%. How many litres is that? 10,000. It's not good enough to build this girl up. In fact, if we wait here, they will go around, do that little piece, and then they'll come over here. As for that one, 40%. Okay. Oh, that was close. Drive through the dust cloud, and we can probably go and park this one down here. And it will pick up that combine on its way back. AI worker J is blocked by an object. Is J the one I was instructing? Nope, that's that one. Okay. Yes, I can see where they are blocked. Right, let's see if we can find where this is meant to be going. Which one first? Maybe the... let's try it. I think it's this one. Nearest waypoint. Let's go. Let's see if it turns on itself or not. That's the kind of thing that AI will do, isn't it? Is it more likely to turn on its Ah, I missed it. Ah, rats. Took an unexpected turn. And it's not going to make it through because it's going to realise it can't make it through, so it's going to cut in. You're going just fine, that's good. Go back over here, what happened on this one? No, I got the wrong one. Double rats. Oops. Ah, pressing wrong buttons. Probably just as quick to finish this off myself, to be honest. Right, 12,000 litres to go in here. Let's finish off that there. Magic. Alright, work there. It's going to catch up to where it was. Right. We're moving. We are moving. Oh, well, I think we're going to get this finished. I might finish this off a little bit later off stream and get that tidied up so we can be moving into the next field, which will be... What have we got done today, actually? Let's have a look. We've harvested field 4, we've harvested 22, we're most of the way through 19, we've done 6. So all we have left really is 14 and 24, which are our own fields to do. And then we'll be back into field prep, I suppose. Looking at what we do next, or whether we use that as a good point to finish our time on Southern Cross and look for something else as a next adventure for us. We will just have to wait and see. But I think I'm going to wrap things up there. It is 10 past 11. I am going to start getting tired soon. I have a few things to do before I go to bed. So don't wrap things up now, I'll run out of time. But as always, it's been a blast hanging out with you guys tonight. Thank you everyone for joining in. Thanks for dropping a like if you had. Nice to have DJ Goham drop in, and thank you to him for the super chat, and also to Chunuk for his super chat. Appreciate you guys very, very much. Huge to have your support, but also huge to have everyone else here and just joining in and being part of the stream. It's fun to chat to you guys and just have a good time. So hope you have all enjoyed things. Thank you all very much for hanging out with us, and I'll catch you in the next one. What was that? Right, let's try that again. Thanks everyone. We'll catch you again soon. Bye.